Lexus GS350 that is up for sale, and it's a New Zealand new model, 94,000 roughly Ks on the clock. It's got the GSF style bumper conversion, and it's the luxury model, which gives you quite a lot of features, and I would definitely recommend, if you're looking at buying a GS, definitely get the luxury model, because you just get so much more that you don't get on the standard models. So that's in there. It's got a powered tailgate. Show this up like that. It's pretty big. It's got also space saver as well underneath, and then with the button over there, she closes up. If we look at the back seats here, you can see very good condition here. The leather's been really well looked after. And you've got these lovely sunshades in the back. You've even got this little cute little guy in the back here for the very small corner of the window. And being the luxury package, you have got these rear seat controls here, and you've got heated seats for each side. You've got the power rear sunshade, which brings it down and up again, so that's pretty handy. And in the music, you can change all the music controls, volume, and then 3-zone climate control, so you can control this rear climate section as well. Some storage space in there. You've also got this very nifty feature where you can move the front passenger seat forward and back, and you can tilt it forward and aft. Very, very handy, and I find it handy as a driver. I use these controls quite a lot. If I've got friends sitting in the back seat, I can basically, without having to reach over to the seat controls on the other side, I can just use these buttons to move the passenger seat. There's your rear vents there for your face, and then you've got obviously rear vents down there for your feet. And overall, just a really nice, tidy cabin, and also very good condition. And there's your Mark Levinson subwoofer as well. So this comes with the 17-speaker Mark Levinson premium sound system, and it sounds honestly absolutely incredible. The sound imaging in this car is insane. It's not just nicer speakers. They actually, Mark Levinson work with Lexus when they design their cabins and the materials which are used to optimize the sound experience for this specific car. So that's the back seats. Head to the front seats. As you can see here, driver's side door, you've got 3-position memory, and again the memory here remembers the mirrors and the steering wheel position as well, and the seats. And you've got that for the front passenger as well. Now the front passenger on F Sport models do not have memory seats. It's only on the driver's side. And down here, this is the best part, is that these seats are just absolutely really incredibly comfortable. And you can see you can even move this part here, so you can sort of bend it in, so that way it's sort of more contoured towards your head. 18-way seats. You've got pelvic, lumbar, upper back, so all these different parts move, of course. Your normal tilt, forward and back, up and down. You can move the front part up and down, of course. You've got the thigh extensioner, and then you've got these side bolsters here. What's really cool is that when you get in and out of this car, it automatically hugs you and de-hugs you when you get in and out. I'll quickly show the other side of the car, and then we'll get into it. So that's sort of the condition there on this side. No real major marks. It's just, you know, the normal little scuffs and stuff on the back and things like that, but nothing too major. Nothing that you wouldn't expect for this sort of car. And again here, just the condition there of the passenger seat. And then you've also got here as well the same seat controls. And again, if you get the F Sport model, you don't get all of these. The F Sport model, the driver's side is 16 way, and this is only 10 way. Only the luxury model has 18 way on both sides, and this thing here goes out miles, like really far out. So yeah, really cool. Side bolsters as well, they go in and out. So that's the passenger side there. Got your glove box here. What else? I'll show you the passenger side. So all pretty standard there, nothing to worry about. So I'll just show you the few features inside the car. So we've got down here a couple of really nifty controls. You've got heated steering wheel, you've got your headlight washers, you've got traction control off and automatic high beam. This is really nice for long road trips. You basically leave the high beams on and they'll detect cars that are oncoming and turn off the high beam, so you don't have to keep turning it on and off. There's the HUD as well. So a lot of the base models, they do not come with the HUD, and this is such an awesome feature. I wish more cars had them. But there's the HUD, the heads-up display. Now it's flashing on your end. If I tap on it, is it gonna? No, okay, obviously it's not flashing in real life, but that's just the camera picking that up. And you can see it works there with your speed, and you can see your revs. You can see you've got that there too. So very, very nifty. And it also shows you directions when you're using your traffic. When you approach an intersection, it will tell you where to turn. So that is the head-up display you've got over there. We've also got radar cruise control. So that button there will let you select how far away from the front passenger that you want to be. This is basically this is part of that same package, and what this does is this detects your eyes, and if you're not looking ahead and it detects an imminent crash, it will brake earlier to prevent the crash. We've got obviously all our other controls on here. We've got automatic wipers, all that good stuff, paddle shifters as well. And then there's our gauge cluster there. And what's really cool is that when you change drive modes, if I go to Sport or Eco, you see it appears with this blue thing. And the more economically you drive, the stronger the blue light is. And as you drive less efficiently, that blue light dims. So a really nice little way of kind of helping you to drive more efficiently. If we switch to Sport mode, you can see Sport mode's there. We get a red light now, we get a Sport S, and Sport mode basically changes your throttle response and the shifting points. And if we go to Sport Plus, now only the luxury models and F Sport models have Sport S Plus. And what Sport S Plus adds, as you can see in the image here, is it adds the shocks, so the suspension gets a bit firmer. In case you missed that, I'll do it again. And the steering, you see the steering wheel is lighted up, so it means you get a firmer ride, but that's better for handling and contact with the ground. And then of course your steering gets tighter as well. So that's Sport S Plus mode. We've also got heated and cooled seats. Now you'll know if you look for a Singaporean import, Singaporean imports, unless they are the hybrid version, they do not have heated seats. They only have cooled seats. So watch out for that. Cup holders, obviously, as you'd expect. Here is your cubby hole here, and you've got your USB and extra power point here as well. We've got another button here for the rear sunshade, and also a parking sensor button as well. All our standard stuff there, clock, that all works. Now in some models these clocks can break down and they can be quite costly to replace, so this one works fully. So just be wary when you look at other Lexus GSs. That was one of the common faults. What else? Here's our main system here. I can go to menu, and of course I've got all my menus here. It's obviously New Zealand New, it's all in English. You've got New Zealand navigation in here, and you can kind of, you know, look around and navigate using a New Zealand map, which is really nice. And I like using this map. I know it's a bit out of date, but using that map allows me to use the HUD for directions as well, which is quite nifty. Yeah, you've got all the normal stuff there basically, like you would on any entertainment system. Bluetooth music, Bluetooth phone calling and hands-free and all of that. All your radio works there as well, again being New Zealand New. So you've got all that good stuff there, and all your New Zealand stations. Of course you can plug in your phone via USB and play music off that way as well. And if we go over here, I can make any of these side things on the main screen. So now I've got all my climate control options. This is one really cool thing about the GS that you can't do in many other cars is I can make the driver, the air conditioning face the driver, but it points to the feet of the front passenger. So if you and your partner just can never agree as to what the temperature and where the air should be pointing to, the airflow, you can now finally agree to disagree and have it facing however you like. And this is the rear controls there. You can, you know, change the rear passenger climate control. So yeah, so that's pretty much it really. There's not much else to explain other than that. Obviously Mark Levinson sound system, good condition, 90,000, there you go, nearly 94,000 Ks, and yeah, no, it's been a really good car, freshly serviced, and warranty fit, everything's been done lately, so you've got no cost to spend on this car for a long time. Brand new tyres as well, Michelin Pilot Sport 5s, they will last you forever. And when you buy this car, there shouldn't be anything that you need to spend money on for a long time, of course until your next service is due and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, hope you found this video useful. Let me know if you're interested in buying the car.